It's just like time and time again, I'm let down by this music business. I'm let down by this music industry. And it's like, yo, bro, I know y'all might be mad, but trust me, ain't none of y'all more mad than me.
Hey, yo, Eeze!
Yo, what's the deal, fam? It's your man Eeze, Morning Walk. What we talking about today? We talk about Joey Bada's new album, Lonely at the Top. But let's start with the first reaction to Joey Bada's Lonely at the Top. Played it maybe 3 times. I like it. The album has about 11 tracks, a little less than 40 minutes. An array of different producers, with Status Selector, his frequent collaborator, being the most notable, and Jay Versace's up there as well. Some other names I was unfamiliar with, but the production is cool. It fits the mood he's attempting to, or the message he's trying to convey. It's a solid album once again, but I can truly understand the disconnect between both he and his label. If we go back a month ago, he did a live stream stating that he was having issues with Columbia Records. I'll put that audio at the end of the video so you can check it out. But listening to this album, I can totally understand why they weren't on the same page. I love the content. It's like an extension of a 2000 album, which came out like 3 years ago. Grown man, introspective raps. Joey Bada has essentially grew up right before our very eyes, you know? And he's speaking about things that go on in his daily life. But there are moments in the album where you can see that he was attempting to chase a single to make the label happy, which disrupted the flow of the album. I think track number 3, I think it's Super Flea or something like that. Sounds like a knockoff of a mid-2000s Neptune's beat featuring Khalees. There's like another song mid-album, Ready to Love, featuring Ty Dolla $ign, which isn't as forced as Super Flea, but it doesn't really fit the album in a sense. And for me, it just, as I listen and knowing a little bit of the backstory of not seeing eye to eye with the label, I can understand why they pushed it back. Hear me out. Because if you go back to some of the music he was releasing up until that point, although they were battle records, Sorry Not Sorry, The Rule Is Back, he stated in his live stream about a month ago that he took the power in his own hands because his label wasn't hearing him out, or they didn't see the vision. But based on those tracks, which are battle tracks, and he said he released them, that's the only evidence I can think of that to point to regarding the release of the album, because none of those records are on this album. If I'm a label head, I'm expecting that energy, right? And that album doesn't possess that, and that's quite fine. But it's almost as if he was headed in 2 different directions. He's in battle mode, but he's given an introspective album, and sonically, they don't even match. And I know for some, it'd be, Eeze, what are you talking about? Labels want to make bread, fam. And that's why I always feel like an artist like Joey Bada is more of an individual who should be on a boutique label, something like a Mass Appeal, or even a label that is strictly hip hop. Columbia Records doesn't necessarily have the greatest reputation concerning music or giving artists freedom. And his frustrations derive from not having that freedom as an artist, which he stated in his live stream a month ago, and it's quite evident, you know. Getting your album pushed back isn't always a bad thing if the direction isn't clear, or if both parties aren't on the same page. And it shows. There was a fumble for sure, because this album should have been marketed better in a sense, even though he's done interviews and he's spoken about it, but it almost feels as though it's a throwaway for the label, or from the label, as if they've given up on the project. And Joey Bada at this particular stage in his career deserves better than that. I know some people are gonna say, yo, he stepped away from rap, he's an actor now, but he always gives you, or as of his last 2 projects at least, have been very solid. He's spreading his wings as an artist, and you never get the sense that he's trying to cheat you. He's just a frustrated artist who's in a contract. And sometimes when you take this advance money, it look great up front, but you don't really have the control, or when these albums come out, because contractually you'll be owing albums, and you gotta put the albums out or present albums And if it doesn't meet the criteria or the liking of the executives, they may not count it, you know? Kind of like the whole situation with Hit Boy and that horrible pub deal he had signed. I happen to like quite a few of the tracks on here. 3 Feet Away, BK's Finest, in no particular order. Speeding Through the Rain, Still, Lonely at the Top. I totally understand where he stands as an artist and what he's attempting to do going forward. He's growing. It's not the 18-year-old dude coming on the scene repping pro era in a sense, right? He's maturing. He's evolving. And this album presents that or showcases it. But there are some moments where you feel as though label politics definitely got in the way. And it's sad because an individual like Joey Bada has paid his dues. Even though he's so young in the sense of when we talk about hip hop and the whole ageism thing was considered young and old, but he's been in the game for quite some time. He's a veteran. And to see that his label kind of failed him, the fans, and themselves speaks volumes. But there is a disconnect. Maybe I'm framing it the wrong way. I don't think it's all the label. I just think that sometimes it's just a bad fit, and Columbia Records may not be the place for him. If we're talking hip hop, when's the last time that they really had their finger on the pulse? Joey, my estimation, is better off releasing music independently. That way he has the freedom, and it would make sense in the long run when he does the YouTube releases and things of that nature, because for the better part of 8 months to a year, a little less than that probably, he's been moving like an independent artist on a major label. So once again, Lonely at the Top, after approximately three listens, solid album. I ain't getting into the classic talk. If you don't like it, I can truly understand why you wouldn't. But for me, some of the things he's talking about kind of speaks to me. And I like to see artists evolve in a sense, right? I see the maturation process. It's a good follow-up to 2000. Once again, 11 tracks on there, a little less than 40 minutes. Let me know what you think in the comment section about Joey Badass's Lonely at the Top, or if you're even interested in listening to it.
And that's why it's lonely at the top, for real. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, listen, man, my shit got pushed back because the label pushed my shit back. My album is signed, sealed, and delivered over a month ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't because of no sample clearances. This ain't because of no features. This ain't because of no clashing with another artist on the date. Like, this is literally an exhibit A of the label getting in the artist's way. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but all year, I just been moving on road time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm signed to Columbia Records, but for the longest time, I just ain't been fucking with them. You know what I'm saying? Because all they do is get in my way. They really don't contribute to nothing. Especially this year, like, you know, I'm not sure if y'all noticed, but all of my releases has been on YouTube. And it's been that way because I ain't got time to wait on nobody, bro. Like, I'm way too fucking independent-minded and self-sufficient to sit around and to wait for people who is like, you know, not getting in line with what the vision is. Like, I refuse to do it. I'm going to find my own way. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just fucking make it happen. It's what I've been doing since I was 17 years old, and I ain't going to stop doing that for nobody. You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, like, I've been trying to give my partners the time, you know what I'm saying, and their fair share to do their part, but it's just like time and time again, I'm let down by this music business. I'm let down by this music industry, and it's like, yo, bro, I know y'all might be mad, but trust me, ain't none of y'all more mad than me. Like, y'all don't understand the fucking battles that get fought in these shadows. Like, y'all really don't understand the shit that us artists gotta go through and navigate in this music industry. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what they told me. This is what the label wanted me to do. The label, on August 1st, they wanted me to announce that the project wasn't coming out on August 1st. That's the day that the shit's supposed to come out. I'm like, yo, y'all niggas smoking. Like, Clearly, they don't give a fuck about y'all. Like, I mean, I'm convinced they don't give a fuck about me. So they damn sure don't give a fuck about y'all. But that's why I had to take it upon myself to come here and let y'all know, mano, straight to y'all face, because it's just like, yo, listen, man, like, this is such a bad representation of just the new energy that I'm on and the energy that I want to be on moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be sharp, bro. I want shit to be clean, you know what I'm saying? And all of that. So, listen, man, it is what it is. The shit not coming out August 1st at this moment in time. I can't even give you a date. And I don't even want to give y'all a date just for them to fucking push that shit back. So it's like, you know, we're going to see what happens. But I'll tell you one thing, like, if these motherfuckers don't straighten up, these motherfuckers got till Monday to straighten up. I'm giving them till Monday. That's me being generous. Columbia Records, y'all got till Monday to straighten up. And if y'all don't straighten up, yo, wallahi, I'm dropping this whole project on YouTube, and I don't give a fuck. And that's just what it's gonna be, bro, because this shit is done, bro. I made this shit for y'all.
Hey, yo, Eeze.